Captain George Whittell Jr., Lake Tahoe's eccentric and colorful millionaire, is often summed up by the 4 Gs: gambling, girls, giraffes, and gadgets. Others call him the accidental conservationist or recluse. This colorful figure shunned convention, circled the globe, drove luxury cars with his lion bill at his side, married showgirls, and owned 27 miles of Lake Tahoe's east shore. Due to his reclusive lifestyle, many tales swirl around Lake Tahoe about Captain George Whittell Jr., the man who claimed he never worked a day in his life. So, for fun, we are going to play a game: fact or folklore. As you watch, decide at the end if what you watched was fact or folklore. Use the poll button or comment your belief below. Born into wealth in 1881, on San Francisco's Nob Hill, Whittell was heir to a California gold rush real estate fortune, and whose father was one of the founders of PG&E. Renowned as the ultimate playboy of his day, Whittell famously liquidated his entire stock portfolio, approximately $50 million at the time, just 2 weeks before the infamous stock market crash of 1929. In 1903, at the age of 22, Whittell married his first wife, Florence Boyer, a dancer. His father was so embarrassed by the union that he paid Ms. Boyer $25,000 and a small fortune to have the marriage annulled. Undaunted by his father's efforts, in June of 1904, the captain married his second wife, Josephine Cunningham, renowned silent film actress. She filed for divorce 2 years later. Afterward, Whittell bounced from affair to affair, reportedly remarking, "When men stop boozing, womanizing, and gambling, the bloom is off the rose." During World War I, Whittell served with the Italian Red Cross, where he met his third wife, French debutante Elia Pascal. On the occasion of their marriage in 1919, ex-wife Cunningham sent a lion cub, deemed too old to be the mascot for Lion Cub motor oil commercials, as a gift to Whittell, with a note stating, "You think you can tame anything? Try taming this." In the 1930s, Whittell bought 27 miles of Lake Tahoe's east shore, from Round Hill to State Line Point. He built the Thunderbird Lodge in 1936 as a summer getaway. Guests were rarely invited, yet Whittell had lavish Gatsby-style parties where, at the end of the night, the guests were ushered to their boats or cars, strongly encouraged to leave. The estate is perfect for parties, with waterfalls, lawns, and many places to just party Lake Tahoe style on Whittell's estate. The remnants of these parties can be seen in the stone beacons around the estate, used to guide the boats in and out of the harbor at night. The lodge includes a 600-foot tunnel constructed by Cornish miners and finished by Stuart Indian School stonemasons. The tunnel has the original boathouse, which Whittell wanted to convert into a luxurious pool. Yet, one of the construction workers fell from a ladder and broke his neck during construction. Whittell was a superstitious man and quickly stopped construction of the pool and sealed the wall. Now that the pool room is open, it is rumored that the ghost of the workman haunts the premises and has been seen in various places, including the tunnels. The tunnel has many eccentricities. The opium den and other dungeon-like corridors are rumored to have housed Bill, Whittell's lion, when he wanted a cool place to sleep, and if some of Whittell's guests became too drunk at his parties, they were ushered down the corridors of the tunnel to sleep it off with Bill by their side. Imagine waking up to an African lion in Whittell's dungeons. The tunnel ends at the new boathouse for the Thunderbird yacht, Whittell's gorgeous, one-of-a-kind, woody, that still skims across Lake Tahoe, a testament to Whittell's grandiose style. The boat cost $87,000 in pre-war money to build, and now has 2 World War II fighter plane engines to power what locals call the Lady of the Lake. The card house is a scaled-down replica of the main lodge. It was built especially for hosting poker games, attended by the likes of baseball legend Ty Cobb and fellow future recluse Howard Hughes. The games at Whittell's Games had a $10,000 buy-in. Legend has it that if Whittell didn't like the way the game was going, he'd excuse himself to the adjacent restroom and then slip out a back down a metal spiral staircase and through the tunnel back to the lodge, where he'd retire for the night. This may be what happened when Whittell once lost a high-stakes hand to Joe King, another Tahoe legend. The stakes were so high that King allegedly used his winnings to buy and name King's Beach. Whittell was very choosy as to who could visit his home. During the day, he did not like visitors and kept to himself. himself. Yet, at night, a different captain would emerge. Whittell created a light system, seen on the outside of the castle. These lights were used to signal to the Calneva Lodge across Crystal Bay Whittell's intentions. Green meant that the party was on, bring the showgirls, and full steam ahead. Yellow meant card games and gambling only, no girls. Red meant wife is here, no party, no gambling, no girls. The Elephant House was constructed to house Whittell's eccentric pet collection, which consisted of lions, tigers, cheetahs, giraffes, and more. Whittell's Sumatran elephant, Mingo, came to Lake Tahoe one summer. Today's Chimney Beach used to be called Elephant Beach because onlookers saw Mingo bathing in Lake Tahoe's shores. Yet the altitude presented too many issues for Mingo, and the elephant had to return home to Woodside, California. Whittell died of skin cancer in 1969 at the age of 87, marking the end of an era. But his legacy endures in the pristine, undeveloped east shore of Lake Tahoe. Whittell, who really wanted to just keep the land for himself to maintain his solitude, became Lake Tahoe's accidental conservationist by not developing Lake Tahoe's east shore, leaving it relatively untouched by the commercialization that shaped other shores so future generations can enjoy Tahoe's natural beauty. To help preserve this eccentric part of Lake Tahoe's history, take a tour of Thunderbird Lodge and learn more. You will not be disappointed. Thank you for playing our Fact or Folklore game. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share with anyone who loves Lake Tahoe. Please support our project through the link in our profile or visit thelakebylocals.com.